everybody.
Hey, everyone.
So I hope that everybody could hear us and we're live, I imagine. We had a couple of hiccups, if you noticed that.
Minor technical difficulties.
Yeah, some challenges, but now we're live. So welcome, everybody. This is the Stellaris weekly stream leading to the release of Biogenesis.
Biogenesis and Stellaris 4.0 coming on May 5th.
May 5th. Are you ready? Are we ready? Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. The closer we get, the more excited I get. Like, this is going to be great, guys. All right. Here with me,
I'm Stephen Murray, the Stellaris game director.
Oh, I thought that was... Oh, okay.
No, that's...
Okay. And I'm Davide, the marketing guy that does marketing stuff.
And prevents me from saying things that I'm not supposed to.
I have the feeling it goes more the other way around lately.
I don't know.
All right.
So, let's see. Last time we were playing an evil pred empire, the evolutionary predators, and I was thinking that this time we would start off by going through empire creation and showing off some of the things like portraits and things. Because last time there was a little video that I didn't want to spoil. So
yeah, I don't know if you guys
look.
saw. Oh,
Isn't it beautiful? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
So we've got a new front end for Biogenesis featuring the behemoth up there.
Which was showcased in a small trailer that was released last week. So in case you haven't seen it yet, go check the trailer. It's live on our YouTube channel. And yeah, let's go. Let's show people new stuff.
There's my mouse. Yay. Okay, so let's see. We want to show. Look, it's the United Death Cults of Earth. Nice. So
what?
One of the cool things about 4.0 is that we've seriously enhanced the job swap system. So we're able to combine a lot of things that used to not be combinable and get custom jobs for them. One of them was when we were like, well, what happens if you combine death cults with megacorps? So you've got prosperity creatures that throw people into black holes or something like that. You know, this sort of thing. They will kill people for money, but volunteers. It's okay.
Okay.
But anyway, the thing that I actually wanted to show here.
Stellaris, a game for the whole family.
Yeah. So this isn't going to actually be named Biogenesis here, but here are our new portraits for Biogenesis. Since we haven't actually showed off much of this, we've snuck a couple into the dev diaries and different pictures. But
and then we used one last week.
Yeah, we used our friend the bat.
Yeah.
So these are kind of neat because like the portraits from the machine age, they are reactive. These will react based on leader level primarily. So they become more so. And they are scattered across the different other phenotypes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to have to constantly click back to Biogenesis. These are the most disgusting creatures we have ever made. It's pretty awesome.
That's kind of gross, yeah?
Yeah, so...
and it becomes even more bubbly with time. Ooh. Ooh, I know which empire I'm going to immediately declare war every time I meet them.
Spiky boys. These get progressively spikier as they go up. Also have a bunch of color variants.
More armor, of course.
Oh, we of course have our Stargazer that is now in multiple versions. Need to have some more normalish looking ones. These get progressively more plated as they grow up.
Ah, yes, I see that. They get more scaly.
Should I show all of them, or should I start skipping through them? I don't know. I think people want to see.
Chat, do you want to see them? Do you want to see them all? Okay. We are getting a notification that we are kind of quiet.
Oh. Well, we can pull it a little further and speak up.
Speak up. Speak loudly.
Burbs. This one's kind of cool because it's got the like false eyes and things like that. So. Evolution stage 1. Need to make it so you stay in the same thing. Or turtle boys. Or gold. Here. Gross. They get as other, spikier. I like that.
Spiker. Let me. Sorry, I'm just going to do this so I can now. Okay, I found the mic.
You found the mic?
No, I found my thread.
Where they're telling us things that
yes.
we haven't been noticing.
The very nice questions that we get.
Every portrait pack needs something that's cute.
Oh my god.
Isn't it so cute?
This is the cutest.
This is the cutest.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
is it still the cutest?
Did you get an extra set of eyes?
Yes.
While evolving?
The evolution is
it opens the eye.
It gives you the side eye.
Ew.
A little less cute.
Like imagine like you're chilling at home and that's your pet, and then that's like the eye opened the side, like your cat like goes blink and you're like, whoa, what the heck?
So back with the Machine Age, we also had our first ones, or actually no, even before that, we had the Plantoid that had the pet, and then we did more of them in the Machine Age.
Yeah, I think they're fixing the camera because I'm very at the side of the camera.
Ooh. Zoom. Cutting you entirely out. Zoom. I mean, I could also just move this way and then let you in, but
no,
what
we
fun
don't.
is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
we want to keep at least 2 meters of distance.
We have our little pets in there.
Oh, it literally has a pet.
Yeah, it has a little pet.
Does the pet evolve?
The main creature.
The main creature, well, not the pet. Pet stays a baby. It's a baby.
It's an evolution stage 1. That one's a Plantoid. We have crabs, lobsters and crabs. This is important because,
I want to say ketosis, but that's not the word.
Carcination.
Carcination.
Everything becomes crabs. So when we were originally talking about evolutionary stages and things like that for biogenesis, I said that we should just have all of the portraits evolve into the same crab portrait.
Yep.
And everyone else said, no, that's dumb. And they were probably right, because this is way cooler. But
that's a one time I have to agree with you. It would have been pretty rad.
It would have been pretty cool. And we have our bats.
Velozid was asking, they didn't hear it. Do the portrait change based on leader level or age?
It's based on leader level.
Leader level. But that's based, every leader individually will change the portrait based on their level.
Yeah, when they hit, I think 4 to 6, they show the second stage, and then 7 to 10, I think they show the last one.
There you go.
Yes, only the new portraits have these evolution stages.
Yeah, they're only the ones that you can find under the biogenesis tab.
And kind of like how the synthetic and cybernetics are. And then here's our robot.
Oh no, so cute.
He's so cute. It also actually has evolutionary stages. It gets progressively slimier. I don't know.
We see more organic.
Kinda. One day we'll do the Pinocchio fantasy. So let's see. People seem to really like this thing.
Can we please not?
No.
What
do you guys think, chat?
It's about to pop. The goo one.
The goo one. I mean, we can also be those guys.
While we're in pirate creation, if I may ask, will we see a civic? The chat is going too fast.
Read faster. It was something about if we'd ever have nice hives.
Yeah.
Well, we do have the empath civic, which is one of those cares for others sorts of things. But we have talked internally about like different hive mind, like fantasies and things like that. It would be nice to be able to coexist more than.
Yeah.
This one's so gross. Okay.
Doc is asking the real question. Are you ready? And it says the real question is. So get ready. This is the real question. Does the new cute portrait? Can you show the new cute portrait, please?
Okay. No, I can't. Oh wait.
I need to go up there.
Yeah.
Let's show the new cute portrait. That guy.
You mean this one?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the cute portrait, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, what about it? Is it a
th-
phonetic purifier? Probably.
Exactly. Does it come with some incredibly awful and violent default government?
Maybe we should switch the EvoPred pre-scripted empire to use this one.
Well, it looks, it looks like a creature that could eat literally everything from other species to get more limbs.
I wouldn't trust this thing.
No, exactly. If you tell me that guy ate Bob, and now it has Bob's hair, I would believe you.
So we've got evolutionary predators, and Starlit Citadel was the focus of today's Dev Diary. Yeah. So let's take that one.
Also, we changed the order of the origins.
Yes. So we wanted prosperous unifications first, and then we have everything else basically in reverse order now. So the newest stuff is up near the top, so it's easier to find.
Okay.
And there's thing, which does mean that hard reset is all the way down here because it's grouped up with synthetic dawn.
Right. Because so it's flagged by DLC, not by release date.
Yep.
Okay, and do the origins get sorted based on ownership first, and then what you don't own goes at the bottom?
I don't think so. I think they're sorted in whatever order we put them into the files,
Okay.
which is why sometimes it makes no sense.
Okay, I'm just asking. Let's see. Daniel in Finland. First of all, he really cares about Lithuania. He's in Finland, nowhere else. Will Deep Space Citadel have a different aesthetic depending on your species, like regular citadels?
It should be related to your ship set. So, okay. So with Starlit Citadel, I can't have bioships because it's part of the. I think that it was requirements. Yeah, it does not have a biological ship set. Ooh. Haha! Now it's all in my face. Now I'm louder. Yes, louder. Yes, Evolutionary Predators was in last week's Dev Diary.
All right.
Which is why we were showing that off last week. Okay, where were we? Okay, so I'm going to do Starlit Citadel this time. But I also want to look at some of the... Let's see. What do we want to show? Do we want to show civics, or do we want to just go into the game and,
Chat, do you want to show civics?
I think civics is supposed to be next week, so we're going to be... we can spoil stuff, right?
Yeah, we can.
We can spoil some stuff.
Okay, there was a question to say something that we're not supposed to. So I would say the thing we can
I can mouse over things I'm not supposed to.
Is you can mouse over the civics we have not shown yet.
Okay, so I should be able to mouse over the civics that I'm already mousing over.
Yep. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So let's see. There was civil education. This one is. Replaces all your enforcer get name plural. So as I was saying before, we've seriously enhanced job swaps, and we still have a couple of bugs, especially in empire creation, where you don't actually have the empire existing yet. Let's see, idyllic bloomer, body snatchers. There's no such thing.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just a story that people tell their children to keep them in line, I'm sure. Let's see, genetic identification is over here. So here we're getting, society research for bureaucrats, reduce crime, increase encryption, things like that. I need to be careful with what I do because otherwise I might accidentally mouse over things that don't exist.
What else? What else do we have?
There's actually a bunch of stuff that is tied to having a biological ship. So maybe I'll go look at those temporarily. Spellcraft. And there's a bunch of hive stuff too. So let's see.
What are the body snacks? Chat is continuing to talk about body snacks. I have no idea what they're talking about. Body snacks?
Oh, okay, yeah. There's no such thing as body snatchers. There's definitely nothing there.
What? Hey, why there is a black hole in our civics? You see that was a lane that was completely empty. What's up with that?
So familiar face is a nice one too. This one, envoys and officials that they take on the physical form of anyone that they're talking to. This is probably where the rumors of body snatchers came from, because they can shape change. And
okay, now I get it.
There's stuff like the Guardian cluster.
Guardian cluster, okay.
Oh, wait, actually, that one is. No, never mind. That one's the old one. There is. Aerospace adaptation.
Yeah.
That's the one I was looking for before. This is the one where biological ships in orbit of friendly colonies have reduced upkeep, and friendly colonies get some bonuses. This was supposed to get sort of that, like, hey, the ship itself is helping the colony out. Colony is helping out the planet, that sort of thing. Oh no!
Okay.
Camera's in the way.
Camera's in the way.
Camera's in the way, so let's just show the game. Goodbye. You don't need to see us.
No, tooltips are more important.
Tooltips are more important than us. I mean,
okay, then we have character network, climate modeling.
I'll go over everything just in case I missed something or was blocking stuff before. I mean, a lot of these you already know. Some of them have had some minor changes here and there, possibly with 4.0, because things that affected specific jobs now are generally different. Natural neural network is one of those things that changed dramatically. And I'll let you guys go through this frame by frame and
get the tooltips
and find all the differences, and then I will make the patch notes based off of that.
All right. So
some of this stuff is still in some development because we're still doing some balancing on 4.0. But I'm sure this will make some content for someone.
Somebody in the chat was saying that our portrait looks like it has a mouthful of razor sharp teeth. That's exactly what's in there. Like,
that's why you don't trust them, right?
Look at them. Like, they are ready to devour whatever they meet on the street. Like, I love this guy already.
We have a lot of civics.
We do. Like,
and yes, a lot of them are the same as before. We tried not to change too much whenever we could avoid it.
Will we be using the cutie portrait, or are we going back to the living acid sac?
That's up to you guys.
Chat.
Let's get a quick view.
Yes.
Or decision.
Let's wait a second for people to react in chat. So are we using the cutie, or are we using the
cutie, or
this guy?
Freaky sack.
There are so many origins nowadays. Could there be more tags on them? Something like beginner friendly, heavy narrative, and light narrative, etc. We're back. Yeah.
Hello, we're back.
Hello.
I think that it would be really cool. Actually, I would love to see more filtering on the origins and making it easier to find them, especially since, like you've said, there will be so many.
Yeah. 30-minute video of Montu dissecting and spoiling in a stream. I would totally look forward to
There was another question about console. It just scrolled off.
Yeah.
About whether it will start with 4.0 right away. No, it won't, because we do need to, actually port the things over to it.
Yes.
So what version is are they expected to start on?
I think that
the machine age
3.13. I think 3.12. Yeah, the machine age. I think that's the one that we're currently targeting.
Because that was the main reason why it had to.
Yes, the machine age with the
machine civics. That's a good point.
Yeah,
I forgot to show machines. I even started and then, or I was about to, and then I got distracted. Weirdly, I get distracted very easily.
I don't know if you said before, but have you buffed the jobs for discrete since the last beta? I did the numbers in a size 30 word, and then it went away too fast. A size 30 word only just about makes as much research as a Cyten does at the moment.
In the beta, the researchers were super underperforming. Where a current researcher was producing 12 mixed across the three things. They were not. It is lower than 3.x, but you guys don't need that much technology. I swear. No, they do, but it is much closer than it was before.
As close as
Let's see. Oh, Cam's going to be in the way again. That's a good point. Haha, now you just have to look at me because I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so we've got our bio drones here, which is, you know, metal inside of meat instead of the other way around. Splitters.
And Idyllic Bloomer confirms that they went through research numbers with Alfrey in the Discord, and the numbers are more aligned now, basically, from the Twitch chat. So in case, because we have two chats going on right now, we have YouTube and we have Twitch, and we see you both combined today. So,
and I made it super big so I could actually see them both now.
It goes
Which
super
means that
fast now.
we can only see like 3 things.
It's in one message and a half. So sometimes I start reading and somebody else is writing on the other platform, and then it goes away.
And we didn't you know, flip through the megacorps. So yeah, this is going to be one of the civics that is probably broken. The ones that make your factions produce research instead of Unity. I was playing around with. Was I playing with one of them on the last stream? I don't remember.
I think so.
I know
we had something like
we
that.
had crowdsourcing, which is the regular version of that. And here and there, you may see something that is, you know, like effects none. That means that it is still being fixed. You see more of those in the traits.
We have a question from Toad, which we already answered.
Which one?
So the bio machine makes me wonder if we will ever eventually get the synthetic ascension in reverse, where machine pops yearn not only for biological metamorphosis, but to biological ascent as well, sort of the Pinocchio
Cool.
fantasy.
So many words. To become a real boy. So back when we were doing the Machine Age, we talked about this one, and we talked about it again for biogenesis. And our biggest problem was that a lot of machine events assume that you have a creator, or that, you know, there was some sort of thing there. We have no organic events that assume that you used to be a machine. So it would be a really big pass on all of the existing content of the game. It's possible, and I'd like to do it one day because there's one of the fantasies that we don't meet, but I can't guarantee it.
Okay. So basically, if we would like to, but it's really a lot of work. And then there is a question about megacorps. Will megacorps be able to sell genetic modification to other empires?
I think, isn't that already part of the Pharmacorp? I think we have a branch office building that does something like that. Although I could be misremembering. Is Body Snatchers for Hive? There is no such thing as Body Snatchers.
What's Body Snatcher? I don't know. I don't know. Like Twitch chat sometimes mentions stuff that. Oh, this is YouTube chat. Sorry, Twitch chat.
Yeah.
All right.
There has been a lot of stuff going on in the internal build that is, you know, not in the last open beta. But we've come a long way in a short amount of time.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think that every time I look at the in development build, it looks better and better.
Internally, we tend to say like, "Oh, you know, this thing is broken. When is your build from? Oh, 3 hours ago. No wonder. That's so old."
I literally had submitted bugs before leaving the office, and then the following morning, I had a message, "Hey, we cannot reproduce this." I'm like, I guess that it got fixed with the with the 90 update. I was like, yeah. All right.
Okay.
If you have machine ships and then manage to salvage and fix organic ships, can you have both in a fleet?
You can end up with both in a fleet. Usually the way it'll end up is sort of the other way around. You start with bioships, and then you get event ships or absorb someone or something like that. You may have some difficulties upgrading them because you won't have the same technologies and weapons and things like that available. So, you know, you'll be stuck with whatever they were.
All right. And they were also asking, can organic ships repair machine ships?
With the like repair guns and stuff like that? Yeah, sure, as long as they're in the same fleet.
Okay.
Or same area.
All right.
Okay, so what were we doing?
So
we were going to do.
I think that nobody actually
Citadel,
answered to the question of the portrait.
A lot of people did. They were I think that mostly Slime Sack was one.
No, they were saying like nobody. So I decided we're playing with a coupon. No, okay. We're
No,
playing with
I'm pretty sure it was more Slime Sack than.
We have a totally scientific method to determine this, which is
What did we
versus- exactly. All right, let's play
Okay,
with this
Starlit
guy.
Citadel. Any preferences for governments?
See, Adelaide Bloomer said, please choose the cute one. So he wants to play with exactly this.
This is
Um,
the cute one, right?
What government?
Okay. Here. We'll go back here and we'll make nobody happy.
And play with another one.
Play with a different one. Bats.
No, we
No, we
with the
played with
bats.
the bats. Crab.
No.
It's crab time.
Okay.
Is it? A bird?
Yeah. So
This
I
thing.
suggest that we play as.
We need to get a randomize button here. Like pick one randomly from this set. Okay. Oh, crab time. Crab time. Time for crab. Okay. Maybe it is actually crab time.
Yep.
Okay. We can't use meat ships today because if we want to do Starlit Citadel.
Yeah. So we're playing Starlit Citadel. Then I would say that consider how
I
democratic
see
we're going for.
Megacorp and Imperial.
I would say authoritarian.
And oligarchy.
Oligarchy?
perhaps?
Oh,
Dictatorial.
That's how I feel about the choice of
So
crab.
civil education was one of the things that someone asked about. So here, instead of having enforcers, you have educators. And it replaces precinct houses with state academies.
So wait, you get the teachers instead of the police
Yes, they teach you
how to behave.
how to behave. Yes.
Right.
So they're dedicated to preparing the youth.
What's the difference between Galactic Doorstep and Starlit Citadel? They look like they overlap.
They do overlap a little bit. In Starlit Citadel, you've got the Deep Space Citadel as your primary thing instead of a gateway. And it's a wormhole instead of a gateway. So it's a little different. Granted, all of the Starlit Citadel empires do connect to the same gateway. Or wormhole. Wormhole.
It seems that everybody wants to see the Megacorp for some reason.
Okay.
Like I'm literally seeing
Megacorp.
Megacorp. Should we get ludicrous amount of research? No? Okay.
Let's see. Anything you guys see here that you want us to show?
Will Deep Space Citadel have a bio version that costs food for the bio ship set?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Well-
As a megastructure, I think that it'll still take alloys rather than food. But I'm sure Alfred will correct me in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's see. What do we want? Decentralized R&D? Okay, we'll take that one. And
Okay, so
next,
we're playing with.
I mean, yeah, a bunch of people said they want.
Do we still have the option to go civic education?
I don't remember what it's called if they have it for the.
Megacorp.
Let's see. There's sequence security. This is the genetic one.
R&D and Pharma State. Ask me, Fig Bowser.
Let's see.
Well, I think that's because they were asking earlier about selling genetic modifications. at
Oh,
Megacorp.
okay. So yeah, let's go Pharma State because I don't remember. Oh, in fact, actually, now here are the list. What we get, we can build the corporate building. The corporate clinic provides an additional trade and 100 trader jobs to our capital. And we get amenities and trade from medical workers, and the capital buildings provide medical workers.
All right.
Okay. And are we nice? Are we not? Does it matter? You know what? We have an empire attacking us all the freaking time. So we're going to be xenophobe, militarist.
All right.
Because, we're constantly under attack.
I was also materialist then, if you have another point, because we're a Megacorp.
Yeah, sure.
Exactly. Mickey Bowser agrees with me. Yeah, and
Okay.
materialist. Yeah, let's go.
So as Krabby Boys.
Also, we are no longer in the stream again.
Oh, yeah. That's
that-
because I was showing off
Tooltips.
tooltips mostly. And, they don't really, okay, so traits. So as a Krabby Boy, we can have camouflage. Let's see. Anything else that's new that I happen to notice as we're scrolling? There's flight, because you know what we need? Flying crabs.
Absolutely.
Incubators isn't new, but you know, it's all right. Chromalogs is the upgraded version of Camouflage.
Mm-hmm. They're asking about if we're getting unique zones like the Order's demands for Knights of the Toxic God.
They do have a special district specialization for that.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, actually, just recently we've completed most of our revamp of Knights of the Toxic God, where we've changed a couple of things. On to the Order's Keep, they don't have civilian jobs. That's what Squires are.
Aha.
So Squires are an uncapped job on there, and a couple of things work a little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
Spatial Mastery is the upgraded flight. Let's see. We have Nascent Stage. And
Why are traits locked by phenotype? We're making aliens after all. Let me make the humanoid with camouflage at game start.
well, we do have. It's not a game start, but you can get them if you go down the mutation tree.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you can, make them like that. So, let's see. So, what do you want?
Oh, are you asking me?
Yeah, sure. Are we aquatic?
I want to fight. I want the flying one.
Flying one? You want flying crabs?
No, but yes, not the flight,
this
not
one?
not the 4-point one. That one, and then we need to choose something that is not as good because we are with 4 picks left and 0 points. So jinxed.
No.
Okay.
I'm not taking extra negative traits. I mean, actually, okay, I'm going to be playing for like half an hour. I probably can. Fine. Crabs are unruly.
Yeah, and then we get 3 points, and then we can get
Chromalogs.
Chromalogs. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. But, we can be defense. So Chromalogs is more army help. We are like super army for some reason. But we have job efficiency for physicist jobs and bureaucrat jobs. Because we communicate through color.
So it's not that we're using... So Chromalogs is not using camouflage. They're just using colors to communicate with each other.
Yep, harnessing the ability of cover, the artistry of color, this species has transcended mere camouflage, bringing to communicate through vibrant and intricate patterns displayed on their bodies.
So because I was wondering if we could be invisible flying crabs.
Well, we are colorful flying crabs.
Exactly. We're very colorful, and we can tell you our mood.
I need to get through this a little bit faster because.
Wait, what does flight do? Makes you fly. That's literally
I think
your species wings.
as crabs, we need to have aquatic too, right?
Is the custodian team still a thing? What do they hope to work on when things are settled? Well,
things are never settled for
the custodian.
There's always a lot of stuff to do, and we're also going to be, continuously adding things, basically,
exactly.
For a long time.
We have this small project that we took this year called 4.0.
Mm-hmm. So there are a lot of things I want to do with district specializations and things like that. We have some of it, but.
So, yes, and right now, again, 4.0, and then over the year, addressing some of the feedback and some of the design ideas that Steven has.
And also, there were a lot of really good ideas during the beta, and even like now on the forums and stuff like that, that we won't be able to get to yet. Let's see.
Honest work means hard labor.
Yar.
No wage.
Okay, I don't care about
the advisor voice because we're playing without volume. Sorry, I'm reading a question. Someone here knows if mercenary enclaves with bioships will properly use bioship sets.
They should.
They should
because if you build them, when you create the mercenary enclave, it will inherit your technology and gain technology when you upgrade them, and it'll use your ship set and things like that. So. Sure. Okay, whatever. Let's do stuff.
Yep, that's fine.
Does the order you choose your biological ascension focuses matter in regards of what you get in the modular tradition tree? Yes. So it will. There are 3 wild card spots, and each one will be a different thing based on which one you pick.
Yeah.
At least I'm pretty sure. We were not always so vigilant. Do you want to read?
Oh no! Please go ahead.
No.
Solar income is a word of abundance, and once we were a peaceful and contented people. But all of that changed when the portal opened. Without warning, the filthy invader arrived. They razed our cities, ravaged our lands, and then, as swiftly as they come, they vanished. We dare hope they would never return. But the invasions resumed, again and again, each attack more brutal than the last. Now, as we prepare to venture into the galaxy, ours stand ready. High above our world, the formidable Deep Space Citadel, a steadfast bulwark against the filthy invaders and any other who seek our destruction. Will this voice acting be in the game? No, but you can call me and I will do it for you on demand.
If enough people ask for it, then yeah, we can get the Davide advisor.
Oh, please.
I mean, we probably can. Okay.
Thankfully, somebody in chat is saying hopefully not. Yes, I agree with you.
Okay, so here we have our Citadel.
Oh my god, so beautiful.
It's so spiky. And it has a few guns on it.
Mm-hmm. Just a few.
Just a few. So, and we can build stuff here, but I'm not going to. Meanwhile, we've continued to iterate here on the planet view a little bit.
This is already with the latest bus, right? I know that
this is last night's build, so it's really old and out of date, and we fixed a bunch of stuff since then.
All right.
So this is terrible, and stop looking at it. It is fairly similar to the old defensive stations, except much bigger, especially after we upgraded twice. So yeah. Oh yeah, here I've got my Citadel uplink, which gives me Skywatcher jobs.
Mm-hmm.
They do a lot of cool things. We've got our stronghold because we now start with a bunch of different buildings based on what your ethics were.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I also have research labs here, because I'm materialist, and you do start with civilian industries because we need it, because otherwise we'd be in a deficit.
All right.
Let's see. What else was I wanted to show here? Yes, it's more than 6 hours old. It's old. It's so old.
Listen.
Yes, you do actually get ground armies now. Here, see? I've got the first deckhand's crew here. We have... You can tell the difference between your different guys. Oh, this is so old. This is terrible. We changed the way this stuff looks over here.
Right.
It's like I'm looking back in time. This is
like literally by what is it? 7 hours 41 minutes.
Yeah.
When you opened the game this morning, and they're like, oh.
Sadly, we don't. Oh, okay. Yes. Here. Remember how we're chromologues and we're good at being physicists? We now show how much better you are. This is especially valuable when you're starting to colonize some really terrible planets.
All right.
Because like half the bar will be red. And also it automates.
All right. When basically somebody was asking about, I lost the question.
Okay. I should actually start playing, because otherwise we won't get anywhere and we won't even get attacked. I'm going to be not playing well because we need attacks to happen and things.
Chat is basically asking if we can revisit Toxoids and have their shipset being asteroids with an attitude, which I like so much.
That would be lithoids, if anything.
That is it. So
oh,
what do you
okay.
say?
You said toxoids.
Sorry, lithoids. Sorry, my bad. The question clearly said lithoid chipset. I got too excited about the idea.
I do like asteroids with attitudes. We currently don't have plans on changing how the lithoid chips work, but I have seen a couple of people suggest that, well, they should be kind of like bioships, except made of rock. And that's kind of neat, but let's see. Okay.
There you go. That's the question I was trying to read. Thank you, Matthew. This origin can't have bioships. Does that mean that bioship empires won't make these deep space citadels?
They can make deep space citadels. They just can't start with this origin.
Okay.
For reasons. Here's our wormhole. Hello, wormhole.
Cute.
It's very pretty. And the invader system is a little weird because, as you see, the wormhole is in the middle. Look, pre-sapient species.
Oh.
Ledger of
So
situations amended. Ledger Ledger of situations amended.
Oh, we found the Voltum already.
Yeah. Let's see. Planetary chipset has been mentioned as something a few people would like. Being really neat. I'm assuming that was relating to
The
bioships
question.
and things like that.
Exactly, the Lethoids question. All right, and then the other. Like, I think that we opened kind of
Okay.
like
Our Skywatchers have reported an alarming development. Subtle but unmistakable fluctuations were recently detected within the portal in Haven Star. In the past, similar disturbances have heralded waves of hostile biological vessels. You see, this is why you can't use biological ships, because, you know, they're evil. If these readings hold true, we can expect the next assault within a matter of months. Survival of our people may once again depend on the resolve of our defenders. Yar. And
we are.
Yar.
Are we a pirate empire now?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course we are.
Okay.
Of course we yar.
All right.
Oh, speaking of which, let's go look at our factions. So, crowds. We have the Megacorp version of crowdsourcing R&D development.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure how much I showed off of this last week, but our factions are producing stuff other than Unity, which means that our Unity production is pretty terrible. So we'll need to be compensating for that elsewhere. On the other hand, our research is not bad for the. Oh no, we're under attack.
Oh, no.
So this is, you know, the easy mode right now, because we got attacked by just a few. Some weavers, some maulers.
Mostly
Not
juvenile.
too much of a problem. But they probably won't do so well, I hope. Otherwise, we'll be very sad. Because, okay, good. It's supposed to defeat the first wave at the very least. Remains of the enemy. The debris left by the annihilated biological fleet drift ominously through Haven Star. Though twisted and charred, much of the organic material remains intact, offering a rare opportunity for study. Careful analysis, we may be able to uncover the secrets of their grotesque construction, and perhaps glean some insight into the enigmatic portal from which they emerge. Progress at last.
Ledger of situations amended.
Okay.
There is a guy leaving.
Well, yeah, that's my.
No. Can you go back to the Star Citizen?
Hmm?
There you go. See, there is a juvenile something leaving. There you go, that guy. Who is
Hey,
it?
who are you?
Council agenda
Oh,
ready.
you're dead. Okay.
Ah, okay. It was
It's all right.
I was hoping that we just spawn one of them. We have a question regarding zones. For zones, are Felix the Fox? This is a question from Felix the Fox that asking, are mixed industrial staying? I was actually interested in the specialization being the norm. Mixed use zones are more effective since they have less opportunity cost for buildings.
So, I'm not entirely sure if they do have less of an opportunity cost. So we started your homeworld off with two mixed zones: the archives, which are Unity and research, and the mixed industry for alloys and consumer goods. Because this way your home planet can produce everything, and basically, as long as you continue building districts, it will continue being net positive. I expect that you'll eventually want to specialize out of the mixed industry into either factory or foundry, and out archives into either Unity or research, just because that way you can super stack a bunch of things on the on it and focus more on a single thing. We did change some of the other yes. So
Oh, you're already going ahead and specializing.
I'm not. I just wanted to show
Ah.
that we did change the way some of the specializations work. We no longer are like, hey, you built a physics lab, so now all of your researchers are physicists. Instead, there are physics labs, and they provide physicists, or you can do physics research, society research, or engineering research specializations for your district. You can also do one of each or two of them, stuff like that. Let's see, we've got we've also added support districts. These are not in a final state yet, but we're like, so if you have a mining world out there and this is all it's doing, what do you put in your city districts? And we're like, well, you could put Unity or something like that, but we added some city support districts that help out the rural ones, but do not have building slots. and vice versa. We've got down here, we have some miners can help out engineering, agriculture can help out society, and generators can help out physics.
Meanwhile, chat is going and try to understand how many different variation of biomorphosis. You know,
Oh, if you like do all the permutations,
exactly like how many.
there's a lot of them.
Like
Especially also considering that evopreds are a slightly different line. So
evil preds.
evolutionary predators.
Ah, yes.
At least they end up with different governments at the end.
Mm-hmm. All right, because there is also the government choice at the end, so that adds another layer.
Mhm.
There you go, Twitch. Also, did you consider advanced governments?
Let's see. Is it possible to change district types quickly without manually destroying all the buildings in the district first? Yes. That was never the intent. So like right now, it'll be like, hey, do I want to replace the district specialization? Yes, I do. But since I have a research lab here, if I turn it into a research enclave, the research labs will be retained. It should actually be retained here too. So thank you, chat, for helping me find a bug. Because all the specialization should also allow the generic research lab.
Aha.
But if I was building something else, it would not be retained. Similarly here, if I'm swapping out the factory, my civilian industries, this is backwards too. Neat. Okay.
All right. Jeremy is asking what happened to the genetic purity civic. What happened to it? What did you do, Steven?
That's genetic identification, I think. That was one of the ones on the list, I think. If a zone can be specialized, so that means we don't have buildings anymore. There are still some buildings. I mean, like here. Okay, I don't have all of these right now, but let's see. How cheaty should I get? Should I just show everything? Yeah, I should just show everything.
Oh, it's the time where we cheat.
It's the time to cheat.
Yes, we missed it over the last
That's your
couple of
favorite
streams. That's my.
Well, that's because I
favorite
refused to cheat last time.
one. Exactly.
Okay.
And we almost made it through 9 minutes to the end of the stream, and that's.
Woo!
Oh.
Haha.
Okay.
And then I
We
crashed.
should go to this. We might have a technical inconvenience.
I crashed.
Yep, the game crashed. I think that the game did not appreciate you cheating. And that's why you don't cheat, kids.
Oh,
You
it's
only
fine.
play Stellaris without cheating.
Oh. But I want to show them stuff.
Can you close the Steam now?
Oh, because you
yes, that it's
you
right
want to be able
above.
to see this. Whoops. Oh no, what have I done?
Oh, you open big picture now. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Oh my god.
Ah.
I think you need to go to power. In that menu you were, you go to power, and then you
I
go.
hit the big
there you go.
picture. Okay, I hit the wrong button. Whoops. Okay.
Uh,
So, patch looking far better than last time. I'm hyped for 4. No, so am I. Even if we just crashed. Will we ever be able to have Nomads and Megacorp DLC active at the same time? I really like the Nomads. So the Nomads were taken out with Megacorp because they kind of filled a very similar role where they were, moving around doing things.
Mhm.
Yes, the enemy on the other side of the wormhole was indeed so powerful it sensed me cheating and destroyed the galaxy.
oh, that's what happened.
That's clearly what happened, and I deserve that. So, let's see here. Bam. Nope. Bam. Nice. Shroud anti-cheat. Yep. Okay. So, we'll do something quick. United Habitats of Earth.
Any info on the wilderness origin?
Next week's Dev Diary should be on Wilderness, I believe.
Okay. And is it still using Presapiens?
No.
Okay. That was the question. Is it still using Presapiens?
The tooltip was out of date. Wilderness has changed a lot, because we originally, when we were doing it, we were considering having Presapiens being sort of like the backbone, sort of like the Cinderella thought of the birds and the chipmunks and stuff are sitting there making alloys for you and things. But now it uses biomass and is a lot weirder.
Will the bioships have access to the Predator and Scourge weapons, Amoeba, Flagella, and other more unique weapons?
I don't think so.
We don't think so.
Okay, so here, Earth.back.
We're back. Hello.
Since we have the research districts, we do not start with our archives here.
Wait, why do we have Luigi Pacini as Minister of State?
Because why wouldn't we?
The guy's not a crab.
Because I loaded the United Habitats of Earth.
Okay.
Okay, so
I was reading a question, so like I just turned around and said, there is Luigi Pacini. Luigi Pacini.
And we're going to RTA again, and hopefully not crash
We have
this time.
encountered spaceborne life forms.
I probably shouldn't have actually shown done habitats because they're slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
So let me go take over a planet and be sad there. Although this will let me show off what it's like when you hate life. Because void dwellers on a planet, very sad. Let's speed up so we actually get this thing. Okay, so here we are. We have our tech world, and what were we trying to show before? Physics specialization or something like that?
I think so.
So there are a number of buildings that are allowed in the different specializations. And let's see. Can I say if the living planet origin will let you consume other planets to make your capital bigger? It's more of a I spread out and become multiple planets sort of thing.
It's not the Pac-Man origin.
No. Although you can be a devouring swarm.
Aha.
If you so choose. That makes you a little meaner than the normal ones.
And there is Nicola who's asking if Stellaris will get a mod ability or additional quality of life improvements to the roster of custom empires, because they made 780. 780 custom empires.
Our UX designer has very frequently requested time to make some changes to that section, because it gets really, really long, especially if you have many, many things.
Like 780. And then there's a question for you.
Oh.
D. Amar Deb asks, hello, Stephen.
Hi.
I want to ask you a question about game design. How do you make games like Stellaris, and how do you know it's fun to play just on paper?
So some of it is instinctive. I mean, I've been playing since launch, so just like many of you. Other thing is I have a very, very skilled team of experts that are really good at what they do. So I can trust them with a lot of things. Generally, I guide things as, here are some player fantasies that I want us to hit this time. And then I'm like, go forth, do your thing. And then they come back and they do. So I'm kind of lucky there.
Yep. And then I imagine also there is a certain aspect also of iteration, right?
Oh, yeah. Like I've been playing a lot recently internally, because we need to get all of this stuff to feel good and be fun and still be you need to be able to. It needs to still be familiar enough that you can still do the things that you used to do. Yeah. Which is one of the reasons why we have those spammable buildings again, even though they do kind of go slightly against the intended design. I think you'll have less friction if you accept some of the quirks of the specialization systems, but you can still play generally the way you used to. Can we ever get the ability to force spawn default empires? I was talking about that not too long ago, that I wish that all of the empires had that force spawn, don't force unspawn thing like that, without creating a copy of them and force spawning them. Because then you also don't necessarily get all of the little quirky things that we do with Commonwealth.
There is a comment about the Myanmar industry that we use to run Stellaris on thousands of unwilling pre-Sabians provided by the Myanmar industry. I'm like, okay, but I missed the previous message, so I don't know what that is about. Also, we have 2 minutes before the end of the stream. Anything else you want to show?
Already, that's it.
Chat, anything else you want to see before we sign off? Anything. Like, now is your time to ask. Even... I don't know.
Body snatcher? No.
No? What? No. There is no things as body snatcher.
If there was such a thing, then maybe, sometime soon. Will we get fleet performance eventually? Yes, fleets are currently the biggest bottleneck remaining. I'm looking to hit that at some point in the future. Not with 4.0 though, because we've taken on way more than, or we've taken on enough for now. Show advanced traits.
Yeah. How do I not die to a giant devouring swarm? You joined them. Easy. Accept to be devoured.
Oh, I need to actually take, we'll show off some of the new traits next week, I think.
All right.
Because I would have to fast forward through genetic ascension, and I'll prepare a save for that.
All right. So we're preparing a save, so tune in next week to see that. But that's next week. Sorry.
And then shortly after that, you'll be able to play yourself, because the week after that is the first, where we won't be streaming because it's a holiday.
All right, it's a holiday. Yeah.
But Biogenesis and 4.0 will release a few days after that, on that Monday.
It's so close.
It is close. It's really close.
I'm getting so excited. So next week is the last stream before the release.
Before the release, and then I'll be bug fixing the week after that. So
it's going to be exciting. I am really excited. I'm
really looking forward to you guys playing this. And
And right now, every time I see players commenting about this, like everybody seems to be so excited about Biogenesis.
It automates.
Yes, let's go.
It automates.
Automate everything.
Automate. It automates.
Nice.
Oh, wait, were the evil red humans in the Trill or the Commonwealth or the UNE? Well, this is something that we argued over a little bit, but if you think about it, the UNS Reliant was a UNE battleship, right? Or Titan? I don't remember if it was battleship or Titan. But either way, the UNS is a UNE ship title, right?
Well, if you ask me, it's a possible explanation. The explanation is this is a player-made empire, and they just decided to use that shipset name with that shipset
because they forgot to change it. They edited the Commonwealth or the UNE and
then they said.
So my headcanon is that they got beaten up by the machine empires, and their planetary stability fell, and they had a revolt, and the new faction was a little bit crankier about things, and became the Crisis.
All right, that's a very good explanation.
That's my thing.
You heard it here, chat.
My personal headcanon. But yeah, you guys can show us body snatchers.
All right.
We can't. They don't. There's no such thing. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I will leave this one message for the end of the stream before we sign off. Is Marlawin. Hey, Stellaris team. I just wanted to say thank you. I've been a player since day one, and I'm happy that you're finally introducing biological ships, and hope you'll add more in the future. So it's just a player that wants to say thank you. And I said it was heartwarming. This is why we do this.
Let's see. There was thought that UNE went Biogenesis, had a civil war with the behemoth, and not being evil and red. Yes, obviously being evil and red is better than being blue and white, right?
Being blue and red or blue and evil?
Blue and white.
Blue and white.
Oh, yeah. No.
All right. I don't know. I would. Yeah. No, I think that maybe red is the evil. Yeah, red is evil. I agree.
Hey, that's like anti-Commonwealth propaganda.
I mean, sorry.
All right. The United Habitats of Earth, they're good guys.
Yeah. All right.
See?
It's 5:02. 5:02. Nice. Chat is getting into Minecraft jokes. I think it's a good time to sign off for today.
Ooh, they're looking to figure out how we broke mods that haven't even released yet. Yes, we
absolutely.
They're all broken, every single one of them.
Disable your mods. Start today.
Should I put the purple back on the screen at launch?
Actually, yeah. Should we have like a big box in the middle? Like, can you go back to the main menu?
Go back to the main menu. I can put a little.
Like
right just here, a speech bubble.
Exactly. For the video,
maybe this
disable your mod. Please disable them. Oh god.
Okay. Yeah, we better stop because we're getting silly.
All right. Thank you, Steven. I will see you next week. Actually, I will see you in 5 minutes.
You'll see me. Yeah.
But
you'll see the rest of you next week.
Exactly. All right. From Davide
and Steven.
This is everything for
Thank you
week.
for watching.